glad Skip brought up that there are other abandoned and vacant and properties around the city that have needed work and that need addressing. And that's exactly why mid-year last year I appointed a task force, the Vacant Properties Task Force, led by Councilmember KAWC Crosby, which was designed not as an inquisition on CentrePointe, which I'll come back to, not as an inquisition on CentrePointe, but to address this systemically across the city. Continental Inn, Turfland Mall, Lexington Mall, Pennington Place Apartments, Sonic Apartments. It's a systemic issue. Out of that task force, amendments to an ordinance, new ordinance, and it was passed on November 12th. That's what the mayor was referring to, not having done anything. But I remind the mayor that just a year ago, before the state of the merged government, he praised the council, of which I'm the presiding officer, as the best council in Lexington's history. The best in Lexington's history. Now I want to go back to August the 8th, 600 days ago. 600 days ago, the mayor issued the last of his 3 emails about CentrePointe, rationalizing CentrePointe. Yes, I'd objected to it. I objected to it on business grounds. But the mayor said the critics were wrong. The mayor said it was a sound business plan. And the mayor said it would create 900 new jobs. Now today, it's created 0 new jobs. In fact, those were there, many of them are gone. Those of you who might have gone to the Dane, it's gone. Okay. The critics were right. The business plan was wrong. I confess, I was right. Okay? Now, what do we do going forward? Clearly, this is one among several significant issues that have caused me to run for mayor. I was very happy on the city council. But when you take failed leadership, not about failed laws, you take failed leadership on a project as significant in the center of our city as CentrePointe was, and what it represented in terms of authenticity in that space and the potential for that space, and still does, that's a big deal. When you take the airport, the failure of the mayor to support the council in calling for an audit represented failure of accountability. The failure of the mayor to support an examination of the water company's new building plans, a new $160 million water treatment plant on the Kentucky River and a pipeline 2 years ago when he had the chance to refuse to bring in a consultant to help us examine the cost and the viability of that $160 million plan, which is now creating, will create, if it's passed by the Public Service Commission, a 62% increase in water rates for our citizens over 2 years. That's why I'm running for mayor today.